Hey guys, I just woke up from a nap right here. I was uh I was editing and next thing you know I woke up and it was 2 a.m. So there's literally like an hour and a half of me just sleeping on camera. But anyways, hey, something just can't cipher your head. Welcome back to another video. So today we're gonna react to some scary videos. But first, I need a snack because my eyes. You know when you tired, so tired, or you just woke up, you could feel the burning in your eyes. It's just me. All right, I'll see you guys at the doctor because I'm feeling that right now. Walk with me. Walk with me. Let's go get a snack. Man, I don't even know what happened. I was just everything's blurry. I don't remember falling asleep. And I'm tired. Jeez. That is some nightmare fuel right there. Not caring right now. If my brotherins attack me, it's gonna be a hard fight because we can't see each other.
What is that?
Oh yeah, the snacks are looking kinda delicioso. Dang, what am I feeling though? We might have to go with the Oreos right there, yeah. But we got our Oreos right here in this dark. I probably should have got milk with it, but it's too late. Mission complete. So y'all ready for some scary stuff? I hope y'all got your snacks too. Snacks are just great, you know. So this one is from ACM Official. It's a short horror film and it's a Barbie one. I don't know if y'all seen the Barbie movie, and that stuff, it got deeper than I thought, but we're not here for that. We're here for ooh. Anyways, let's get into it. Mom, that better be you in the kitchen. Hopefully not with a dead body. Oh,
Mom told me to tell you it's bedtime.
why you sound like that?
You're playing with the Barbie.
Give it back!
Make me.
What's wrong with her? You woke up on the wrong side of the bed?
Telling Mom.
Fine. Have your stupid Barbie.
Dang, that's how you feel right now? What? Why was that necessary? I see. She got that Reese's edition.
Still my favorite.
What Barbie version is that? I don't know how people sleep in those beds. Like, my dumb self
Lights off.
would roll into the thing. Or was possessed. Throw it straight in the trash can. I go rich too, it's walking around? I thought that was just the cameraman. How did it open up the door? Is it just standing there? Menacingly? Oh, you're done. You're done. Yeah, now you're definitely done. You turned off the lights. Disadvantage. He's one shot now. Push him. You don't need this. Oh, she used it to climb up? I swear this is how like freaking spiders are. You gonna snap his neck? You're dead. What type of scream was that? He said, oh. Like he hit his kneecap. Oh. Dang, she got her head back. Where'd you find it? With no eyes. First of all, I had it in my head that his head was there, but I did not expect it to look like a cardboard cutout on the desk. That was good. That was good. It was nice, short, simple. I didn't really expect the Barbie to snap his neck off. What'd she do? She got plastic hands. How'd she do that?
Damn.
The world may never know. Now this next one, 3 true Barbie horror stories anime from Horror Shorts Party. Uh, oh, that's how we started?
My girlfriend was a Barbie doll. At least that's what she went by. She was an OnlyFans model known to the public as the fake Barbie. I guess it was a little strange.
Damn,
but
I'm
I thought
tired.
it was kinda hot most of the time. I like to think of myself as Ken, but behind closed doors, our relationship was very bad. We would argue all the time over just about everything. Dishes left in the sink, how we were spending money, really just anything. Sometimes it would even lead to physical altercations.
No.
It had gotten to the point where we were on very rocky terms. I wasn't entirely happy about her selling herself on OnlyFans, but she always insisted that it was the best way for her to make money.
I don't like how these guys in these comments talk about you.
Time to dip, I
Don't you
guess.
want me to have a livelihood? Stop being so selfish.
Honestly, I probably would have left her a while ago, but I felt stuck with her since we had a home together. I didn't really make enough money to live on my own either, so instead, I started secretly having affairs with other women behind my girlfriend's back to deal with my needs. My girlfriend and I were barely intimate. We used up all of our energy fighting.
There's options,
She
but
used up all of hers on her OF.
why'd
I
you
had
choose
been
that?
stepping out on her for a few months at that point, with several different
Look
women.
at this
It had become a
scumbag.
regular thing, but everything changed one night. I was sneaking back home after my affair. It was very late at night. The house was dark,
Why you
pitch
say it
black
like
in
that?
fact. I quietly closed the door and took my shoes off so that I'd make less noise. I had done
Dang.
this many times, but I wasn't entirely confident that she wouldn't wake up. She was a fairly light sleeper. Still, I hadn't been caught yet. I made my way to the front of the house and started heading upstairs to the bedroom. I walked slowly, trying not to make too much noise, but the stairs were very creaky, so it took me a little while.
Oh
When I
my
finally got to
goodness.
the hallway, the whole thing was completely dark.
She wasn't
I could
there?
barely see
Oh,
in front of me.
it's dark.
I got to the bedroom and opened the door as softly as I could. Then I shut it behind me and crawled into bed. About a minute later, I heard the door creak open.
Nah, Spartan kick it closed. No one opened my door like
No
that.
one answered, so I turned on the side table lamp, only to find my girlfriend staring at me. She looked creepy as hell.
My camera cut off, but my hands were up. No.
I screamed out of shock and asked her what was wrong. Next
Right.
thing I knew, we were locked in a shouting match. She started accusing me of infidelity and told me that she knew what I had been doing. I didn't deny it, which somehow seemed to make it even worse. She started to
course.
get hysterical, so I tried to physically calm her down by grasping her shoulders. But that made her go completely berserk.
Oh my-
She pushed me away and started sobbing as she ran downstairs. I didn't really know what to do.
Her
but
face
she
gets
was
so
so
ashy.
crazy at that moment that I figured the best thing was to just leave her alone. I laid in bed and could still hear her crying downstairs. I felt guilty as hell.
You better
Hours went
move
by
out.
as I laid there waiting to see if she would come back. but
With
she
a
never
knife.
did. I finally couldn't stay awake any longer and I passed out completely.
What a fool! Oh, she
Later
gonna
that night,
stab your
I was
life.
fast asleep when I was suddenly startled awake by something. I wasn't sure.
Throw
what
your
it had
blankets.
been. It sounded like the door had creaked open again. I sat up for a second and looked around the room, but it was too dark to see anything.
Hello?
I figured it had just been my imagination, so I laid back down and went back to sleep almost.
Someone help him. Are you serious right now? Did you see the face of your girlfriend? And you went back to... He deserves everything that comes to him.
Immediately, all of a sudden,
Everything.
I was awakened by a horrifying wail out of nowhere. Ah! I jerked up, totally disoriented, and went to turn the lamp on. I was still mostly asleep, so I fumbled with the switch for a few seconds before I actually got it turned on.
Get out the
I wasn't
bed!
expecting what I saw. My girlfriend was standing over me, completely motionless like a total psycho. It was just like the last time, but she looked so much more deranged. The look in her eyes sent chills down my spine. I screamed, really freaked out, saying,
What the hell are you doing? You scared the shit out of me!
That's when I noticed that she was holding a knife. I froze for a minute. I just couldn't believe it. My brain couldn't process what was happening. She then started running towards me with the knife over her
Backflip
head, looking completely insane.
out the window. My boyfriend tripped down the stairs and he died.
What's your emergency? Please send help. My boyfriend is hurt. Oh my god. I think he might be dead. Please hurry.
The police arrived a few minutes after she hung up the phone. They found Barbie standing in the room covered in blood and tears. Her boyfriend was taken out in a stretcher and immediately rushed to the hospital, where he later died of his injuries. Police questioned her about what had happened. She never went into much detail. All she said was that she came home and found her boyfriend on the floor. She didn't give any insight into how it could have happened. The cops who questioned her recalled how gaunt she remained throughout the entire ordeal. She hardly expressed any emotion at all. After further investigation, the police located a knife in the room that had Barbie's fingerprints all over it. She was later arrested and charged accordingly.
You didn't even
They
clean the
determined that
knife?
She had fabricated the story in order to save herself.
Well, of course.
This story was inspired by a fatal incident that happened around October of 2022. A British OnlyFans model who the
No. You're telling me that's a true story?
Get a box of
internet
Of course it's a true story. It says it right. I'm tired, okay, guys? I'm tired.
dubbed as Fake Barbie was sentenced to 18 years for her heinous actions towards her ex-boyfriend. The animation pretty much sums up what went down.
I thought it was
in
Mr.
nutshell.
Beast for a
The
second.
incident happened just hours after he broke up with her. The woman claims it was an act of self-defense, but prior to these claims, she
looks
told the operator
totally
that her
different.
boyfriend accidentally injured himself.
I do not like that. Hey, and that's the Annie.
I just need to get some sleep. No, not at all. 3 a.m. is a good time. The perfect time to take what's mine.
Bro, that mirror.
No! I have to get a hold of myself. It's not right. It's not me. I'm not that kind of person.
That mirror was vibing with his energy.
Just like her. She's the perfect victim.
Oh, he's already crossed that line.
My little plaything. My perfectly helpless toy to do whatever I want with. No.
Why is he turning into a Nazi zombie mid-sentence? Oh, he's beyond help.
I can't. Get a grip, man. Come on.
Slap him
Fight
with the Bible,
urge.
please.
I don't want to fight the urge. I want to satisfy it. Well, you can't. I said get a grip. Ugh.
Is your teeth like that or like...
Again. No, you can't make me. Just look. Ah!
He's truly fighting his demons. And a saint.
You shouldn't break your own mirror. It's bad luck.
Bro,
All you want in this world
stop
is
touching
to take
me.
a beautiful young girl with a bright future and rip her away from everyone she loves just so you can turn her into an object of your pleasure.
That's not true.
Stop lying. You want to watch them suffer. You want to be the demented sicko that inflicts the agony upon them.
No, I don't want to do that to anybody.
You're lying, and you know it. Just admit that you're a sick freak who wants to hurt people. It'll all be so much easier if you would just be honest with yourself. Or at
It's
least be honest to
terrifying.
me. You wouldn't lie to me, would you?
What the hell do you want from me?
Let all your anger out.
Just leave me alone.
Say, what do you
Please.
want to do to those girls outside?
I wanna do something to them.
I wonder if people actually see things like that.
I wanna do something to them.
Be more specific.
I wanna snatch them up and keep them captive.
Tell me more.
I wanna do things to them until they can't remember what it was
Oh
like
my
to live a normal
goodness.
life anymore.
Yes, more.
I wanna film everything so I can watch it over and over again so I never forget.
He is feeding that demon good.
Do it.
A Thanksgiving dinner.
Somebody help me!
What is that in the middle of your forehead?
Go. Bring me the sweetest one you can find. Yes, anything for you.
Close your door. Oh my gosh. Woo! No, not the knife. You just cook with that.
Ken, what are you doing with a knife?
Nothing. Nothing. I was just gonna
Why-
gonna go do some gardening.
why are you
I guess I grabbed a knife instead of a trowel. by
Standing in
accident.
front of the door like that?
I don't believe you. You're lying.
Oh,
No,
close the door.
I'm not.
She's
I
crazy.
swear.
About to be a
I
knife
know
in
when
battle?
You're lying. Why can't you just be honest?
Or she did.
Just get the hell out of my way!
Just put the knife away, Ken.
Oh,
you
she
don't
did.
want to do this now.
Just shut up! I'm sick and tired of you always trying to interfere
Oh, no.
with whatever I'm doing.
Back up.
Just get out of my way before I make an example out of you.
You ran too late. He's on your back knee. Pretty fast though. Wait, what?
I've got one all ready for you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is that her or... And how did you get kidnapped? Is that a real person? Don't do it, Ken.
This must be my luckiest day ever.
It's over.
Camera, Barbie. Go get the camera.
So that is a real person. This is wild.
This story was inspired by the notorious real-life Ken and Barbie
I
killers.
actually
The woman's
remember
name
these
was
people.
Carla, and the husband was Paul. They were a couple notorious for multiple slayings and assaults of various individuals between 1990 and 1992, including Carla's own sister. The couple had an eerie resemblance in appearance to Ken and Barbie, which is why the media and internet dubbed them as such. The couple have since been sentenced for their crimes. However, the woman has been released from prison since 2005, sparked a public outrage.
And you
has since
got-
been remarried, as the man is still behind bars.
And you got her wandering around in these streets? Where'd they say she
Remarried,
lived
as
at?
the man is still behind bars.
Never visiting there. Never.
I live alone downtown, and a few days ago I had my first real run-in with one of the crazies. Coincidentally,
One of the
it has to do
crazies?
with a Barbie movie that just came out recently, which was an extra shock to me. I've been living here for a few years, and up until now,
Bro got feet like me, size 52. Got them Kingdom Hearts feet.
few years, and up until now, I haven't been bothered too much. Being a 6-foot-tall man helps, and I own a big dog too.
Oh,
although
little
she's timid
doggo.
and completely harmless. I work through the day, so the first thing I do when I get home in the evening is take my dog for a walk, since she's been holding it in since the morning. Walking in the evening is
Reminds me of
definitely
my
my
dog.
preference, as there aren't as many people out as there are in the daytime. And it isn't until late at night when the real sketchy stuff usually happens. I never pay any mind to the junkies or walkers or whoever else is out there. The unspoken rule in any downtown is not to make eye contact with anybody.
Another rule: do not walk at night downtown. Duh.
Especially the people
Look
that
at
are obviously
them.
unstable in some way. I never gave change to anyone who was begging either, but I always try to keep $1 in my pocket in case I encountered someone crazy. One night, I remember getting home from work and taking my dog out for a walk right after sunset. I didn't know that I wouldn't be the same when I got back from that walk. It started out like any other downtown stroll. There were people all over the sidewalk, but not too many, although the street was congested with traffic. However, once I rounded a certain corner, things changed. Nobody was on the sidewalk on my side of the road. Everybody was on the other side, hurrying along for some reason. That's when I noticed a strange blonde-haired woman on the other end of the block, wearing a bunch of skimpy hot pink clothes. Except
Nah.
it was clear even at a distance that this woman was not hot whatsoever. She was standing awkwardly, kind of like she was a junkie in a trance, and holding
look
what
like
looked
she's-
like a sign to ask for money. Obviously,
Like she's
her
from
outfit
Family
didn't
Guy.
suit her, so I assumed she was homeless, and this was some sort of Barbie getup she was using to piggyback off the movie promotions.
Someone better get their grandma off the streets. About to get a heart attack.
As an aid for panhandling. With that in mind, I didn't think anything of it. She was just another one of those people to avoid acknowledging when walking downtown. I kept walking, waiting for a chance to cross the street.
Why do you
There
keep
was no
glancing
crosswalk
back?
between me and her, and I didn't think the situation was serious enough to turn around or jump out in front of the cars.
She
that
has
were
a
passing
whole
by. Before
plank.
long, I was closer to her than I wanted to be, and certain details came into focus. No Barbie outfit could save this woman. Even a professional makeover wouldn't be enough. Her face was seriously disturbing, as if she was a plastic Barbie doll that got ran over by a semi-truck and left to rot in a ditch for 100 years. Just to get
Jeez.
resurrected as a zombie and sent to live on the streets.
He is
Beside that,
flaming
all the
her.
skin she was bearing looked like a snake skin she was ready to shed at any moment. Still, I kept moving and eventually
Yeah.
stepped in broken glass. I was concerned if my dog stepped in it. It was obvious that it came from the broken window right next to me, which meant it had just happened. By that point, I was getting alarmed. This wannabe Barbie was up to something that was scaring everyone off to the other side of the street.
Yeah.
And I was walking straight into whatever it was, completely oblivious. Then for the first time since I'd been looking at her, the woman moved, turning to the side. And that's when I realized she was not holding a sign, but a wooden plank. Before I could even wonder what she was doing with it, she suddenly swung at the glass door beside her and started smashing it with the plank. My dog got scared of the noise and whimpered. There was still no brake in the cars, so I grabbed onto the leash a little tighter and pressed forward.
You went
foolishly thinking I
forward?
could make a run for it if I had to. A very stupid part of me was hoping I could just walk past her without her noticing and call it a day. But my blood was pumping as I got near her. Of course, it was like she could smell my fear as I passed her.
I don't know what's up with these people in these horror situations, but they not using this noggin that they were blessed with. It's smooth braining it right now.
She stopped beating on the door, then turned around and looked at me. For some reason, I couldn't keep myself from making eye contact with her. Her eyes were
No.
glazed over and bloodshot. I reached for the $1 in my pocket, praying that it would get me out of the situation somehow. But then she just charged at me.
Oh!
I ran with my
Run!
dog, sprinting as fast as I
know your
could,
dog is
but I
like, "You
didn't
too
know what
slow."
this woman was on, because as I looked over my shoulder, I saw that she was catching up to me.
Why-
I tried
why'd
to
they
run
do
even
that?
faster, but then I lost my footing and tumbled over. I also
In a
lost my grip on
movie.
the leash, and my dog didn't even notice. She just kept on going, but I didn't even have time to call her, let alone get to my feet. That Barbie freak was hovering over me in an instant, scowling with the rotten mess of a face. She raised the plank over her head like a baseball bat, ready to smash my face in.
Now I have become death, destroyer of.
I was saved
Whoa,
in the
who's
nick of
that?
time when a cop tackled her like a truck. I didn't even see it. I was
that
shielding
Joe?
my face with my hands, but I heard the impact. Then there was a lot more screaming as a few more cops swarmed over
Dang.
and put her under arrest. It was a whole spectacle that everyone on the street stopped to gawk at. The sight of the most messed up Barbie you've ever seen getting dragged away by the police. Ever since then, I've been terrified of Barbie. This story was inspired by an
voice,
incident
though.
that happened in July of 2023. Just a month ago, a woman who appeared to be dressed up as Barbie was spotted on camera in downtown Toronto, attacking a man who was walking his dog. The woman was later arrested as shown in the video here. There hasn't been a motive as to what triggered the attack, but it was rather ironic as the Barbie movie had just been released a few days prior to the incident.
Wow, so she just saw this guy passing by and said, he's a good one. Let me just grab his plank real quick and come here. Like, what? What was her motive? And in broad daylight? Like, she obviously, I don't know, she was on something. But those were good. All of them were pretty good. That was terrifying. But yo, check these two people out. I put their channel in the description. But if you guys like the video, remember to bang, smack that like button, pan that subscribe button to join the Panda Temple and become a young sage today. That was freaky. It was really good. I'm wide awake now. If you guys want more, we can make this a regular thing. You know? Yeah. Anyways, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Until next time, Chaotic Cypher's out. Peace.